Hello everybody, it is StumpLanders here, and today we're going to be ranking every single Skylanders Giants character, or I guess Skylander, based on design. So if you didn't see our last video, we rated every single Spyro's Adventure character based on design. Some people weren't necessarily happy with the ratings I put some of these characters at, but I can assure you that Skylanders Giants, a lot of the characters look better in their Series 2 forms than their Series 1 forms. So you might see some of the characters that were kind of low work their way up on the list because they look very, well, unique to me, you know? So yeah, let's start off on the air element, then we'll work our way to the ground, then fire, then life, magic, tech, undead, and of course, water. So let's hop into it. First Skylander we got is a giant. It is the giant of the air element. It is Swarm. Swarm is a very awesome Skylander, you know. And he's a cool wasp guy, you know. He flies around. He does a bunch of cool stuff. He stings things, you know. He's just a cool air Skylander, and he's one of the gimmick landers of this game. So I'm gonna have to put him in high B. I think he'll sit there pretty well. I'm not sure if he's going to be low B or high B. He's probably going to be more of like high B. But I think we will see when we get more of these guys onto the list. Next is Whirlwind. I'm going to put Whirlwind in C. Not too much has changed with Whirlwind. Pretty much the exact same. I think the horn is like more like colored differently, I believe. I think it's like rainbow, so I think that's kind of neat. But, you know, nothing really, no big changes, you know. I mean, the attacks are changed, but we're not ranking them based on attacks. We're ranking them based on design. So, yeah, C, it's a fine place for it to be. Next, we got our boy, Lightning Rod. I called him Lightning Bolt in the last video. My apologies. I guess I'm not a true Skylanders fan. Though, granted, I haven't really talked about any of these characters in a long time, especially since I have no one to talk about Skylanders to. So it's just kind of like, I forgot some of this stuff. So, you know, forgive me, you know. I'm more well-knowledged on some of the later games, you know. Those are the ones I kind of play more and am a little bit more up-to-date on and, you know, have a little bit more knowledge for. Though this Giants is a very nostalgic game for me, I just don't remember it as well as some of the other ones. But yeah, you know, Lightning Rod, he's a cool fella. I like how he has 2 bolts of lightnings, you know. Like I said, I'm gonna put him in B. He's probably gonna be more lower B, but I still like his design. I like that the base of him is actually in the game, and it's like a part of his design. It's just really awesome how that works. Next is Sonic Boom. I'm gonna put Sonic Boom below Whirlwind, because it's just nothing's really changed. It's the exact same. So yeah, we're putting Sonic Boom here. Next is one of my favorite Skylanders of this game. It is Jetvac, and I'm gonna put him in A. I really like Jetvac. He is a awesome eagle. He has a cool kind of vacuum gun, so that's pretty neat. And I really do like his armor. He's just overall a cool character, and his voice is really awesome too. You know, very like I don't want to say regal sounding, but very, I guess, British, if that's what you want to call it. Which, I mean, I think he has a British accent. But yeah, I don't know. I just like his voice also. Alright, next we're going on to the Earth element. We got our boy Crusher here. I think I'm going to put Crusher. It's really tough. I'm actually going to put him in B above Swarm, because I am a sucker for elemental, like, kind of, not apparitions, but, like, rock giants, you know, like, tree giants, water giants, anything like that. I think that's really neat, and I think Crusher has a very, very solid design. And, I mean, his name's Crusher. He's gonna crush stuff. His attacks are pretty cool, but we're not ranking him based on attacks, just design. But yeah, I think definitely high B. He might be at, like, the very top of B, this entire ranking, maybe. But, you know, we will just have to see as we go on. Alright, next we got our boy Bash. I really like the way Bash looks in Skylanders Giants. I'm going to put him right above Lightning rod. I think we did that last ranking also on SSA. But yeah, you know, I love the armor. I love how his tail is gotten this metal kind of coat over it. I love how his horn, like he has these big old horns on his head. It just looks so awesome. So yeah, you know, I think here looks pretty good. Yeah, I think here's good. I like the way this looks. Next, we got our boy Prison Break. I'm actually going to put Prison Break down lower than I did on SSA. Just because I don't know. I mean, he's like kind of about the same. He's a bit different design-wise. But I just, compared to a lot of the newer looks and stuff of the Skylanders Giants characters, I just don't think he really contends that much. But yeah, we'll put him like low B right now. Next, we got our boy Terrafin. Terrafin, I'm going to probably put low B also. I really do like how he has these brass knuckles with freaking spikes on him. That is just, that's pretty metal. That's pretty hardcore. So yeah, you know. Other than that, he's pretty much the exact same, you know, except for the weapons. But yeah, low B, I think that suits him pretty well. Next, we got, oh gosh, I can never remember her name. Is it like Lightwing? Oh gosh, forgive me guys, I had to look this up. Oh, it's called Flashwing. I don't know why. I always want to call it Lightwing, but no, it's Flashwing. Flashwing's design is, I think, very unique, but it doesn't really call to me as, ooh, do I definitely like it more than these guys. Lightwing. I don't know if I want to put it above Bash or below Bash. The design's really cool, though. It's a freaking crystal dragon. I'm going to put it up here. I like it more. Well, actually, I might like it more than Swarm, also. You know, I'm going to put... Ooh, I don't know. Okay. No. We're going to put it right above Bash, but right behind Swarm. I think... I already forgot her name. Flashwing. Oh my gosh, guys. Forgive me. Flashwing, I don't like her design as much as Swarm, but she's still really cool. I like the idea of a crystal dragon, and she's, you know, a new character to the game. One thing I didn't really like about Giants is they had so many characters from the previous game in this one. It just was like, why? You know, I have so many, pretty much extras of the same old character, you know? Next, we're going on to the fire element, and we got our boy Hothead. Hothead is a very, very, very cool looking giant. I'm actually going to put him right behind Crusher. I don't think he's as cool as Crusher, but I do like his design more than Swarm's. So I feel like high B suits him pretty well. Alright, next we got our boy Eruptor. Eruptor, he got some spikes on his head. I mean, that was kind of about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him... Well, I might even put him in C, honestly. Well, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna put him in C, because I don't... He's just... His design's alright, you know. I mean, changed a bit. I do like the spikes, but he's still, you know, just a lava monster. Next, we got our boy Flame Slinger. Now, I do like this design a little bit more. I like the 3 flaming arrows. I do think that adds quite a bit to the design, makes him look a little bit more tough. So I'm going to have to put this guy... Ooh, what are we thinking? Kind of like... I'm thinking like right here. I think Flame Slinger Series 2 looks really good. A lot more sleek than the SSA design, in my opinion. You know, I mean, they're about the exact same. But I just think the arrows just... Gosh, just make it look really good for some reason. I don't know. Next, we got our boy Igniter. I'm putting him in A. I actually might put him behind Jetvac. But I do like how his flaming sword turned into a freaking axe. That is so cool. You know, I do prefer the sword a little bit more. But yeah, I think right behind Jetvac, because I do like Jetvac's design a bit more than Igniter's. Next, we got our boy Hot Dog. What is that, you got a hot dog, buddy? We're gonna put Hot Dog. I do like Hot Dog's design quite a bit. I'm actually gonna put Hot Dog right here behind Flameslinger and right above Flashwing. Because, yeah, I think he looks pretty neat. Yeah, I remember I really liked that character just because it was kind of like a goofy character. I always kind of liked the goofy characters quite a bit. Though in SSA, I didn't really like Wrecking Ball too much. I remember when I was younger, I liked it. But that's a different story for Wrecking Ball in Giants. I do like Wrecking Ball a lot more than I did in SSA. But anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that. We got our boy, Tree-Rex. I'm putting Tree-Rex in A tier. Tree-Rex is freaking awesome. He shoots really cool little green laser bits out of his Thanos gauntlet, pretty much. And I just love the design. I love the design of Tree-Rex. He's just such a cool looking giant. I think he's like one of the best giants, design-wise, out of all of them. So yeah. Next, we got Stealth Elf. Stealth Elf is pretty cool. I do like her design a lot more than SSA's design. Though, I mean, I guess the original designs are a lot more iconic. But just, like, in terms of just, like, radical awesomeness, Stealth Elf, I feel like, is going above these guys down here. Yeah, I think she fits pretty good right here. Because, I mean, look at these. Look at her weapons. Those are sick. Next, we got our boy, Stump Smash. Stump Smash is my goat. He is my favorite. But you might think I might put him up here, but his design, compared to some of these other guys, I'm going to put him right here. I don't think Stump Smash's design is better than Tree-Rex or Jetvac. I'm going to be honest. I love Stump Smash so much. He's my favorite. But just design-wise, I don't think he's better than these guys. Though I do really like his design. And I like how they give him the sick-ass metal mallet hands. Those are just, or I guess, smashers. You know, I think that's very, very neat. We got our boy Zook. He didn't really change that much. I do like Zook a decent amount. I'm gonna put him, like, right here. I think, well, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put Zook right here. I think that Eruptor looks, well, actually, I might put Zook up. Now that I think about it a little bit more. Whoops. Okay, we'll do it like that. There we go. I do think Zook looks a little better than Eruptor now that I think about it. And I'm just a sucker for life Skylanders. And, yeah, not too much has changed about him. I think his bazooka actually changed. It looks a lot cooler. It's, like, spiky. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. But, yeah, I think High C fits him pretty good. Next, we got our boy Shroom Boom. Oh, yeah. I love Shroom Boom. I'm going to put his design in A tier. I think Shroom Boom's sick. He is a mushroom. He has one eye. He has a slingshot. And he's awesome. So, yeah, I think low A is pretty good. And he's, like, one of the newer Skylanders, you know. I remember when I got Shroom Boom for the first time. I think I got the light core of him. I still have the light core, the original light core that I got. If you don't know, I had every single Skylander from the first game all the way up to, I think it was Trap Team. I had some for Superchargers, but not all of them. And for some reason, I put them all in a garbage bag, and my mother thought they were garbage and threw them all away. Then I got very upset. I fell out of Skylanders for years and years. And then, not recently, but like the last 3-4 years, I started kind of getting back into Skylanders. Not like fully getting back in, but like collecting the figures when I find them in thrift stores, you know. I went to the SCL shop, got some characters there. So yeah, you know, and hey, my birthday's coming up soon. You never know. Might get some Skylanders there. I did ask for some of them. Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. Ooh, I'm hoping. I am hoping for Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. But yeah, Shroom Boom, low A tier. He's pretty cool. Next, we got the one, the only. Well, I don't know why I'm calling it the one and only. We got, was it Ninjini? She's bad, but design-wise, I'm gonna put her like right here. Design, I do think she's cool looking, you know. But I don't think she's better than these guys up here. But she's definitely better than these guys down here. So yeah, Ninjini's going right there. I like her quite a bit. I never used her much in Giants when I played when I was younger. So I don't have too much fondness for her, but I do think her design was pretty cool. So, all right, next we got not Voodoo. It's Double Trouble. I do like this quite a bit. I am going to put this right above Bash. And yeah, I think this looks fine. But yeah, I'm gonna put him right above Bash and right behind Flashwing. Is it Flashwing? I already forgot, dude. Jeez, I'm not a real Skylanders fan. Yeah, it's Flashwing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, I like the design. I definitely think it looks. I don't know if it looks better than the original. Ooh, but just like, I look at all these other guys and I'm like. Yeah, I do think he looks a little bit better. Well, actually, I'm going to put him, like, right here. You know, because I do think Bash's design looks pretty neat compared to this one. But I don't know. I digress. We got Spyro the Dragon. He has bigger horns, and he shoots more fire. I'm going to put it in... I definitely think... I'm actually going to put it in, like, high C. I do think it looks a little bit better than Eruptor's design. I do like the way the wings look. I do like the way the horns look. So yeah, you know, I think kind of highish C fits Spyro pretty good. We got our boy Wrecking Ball. I do like the design of Wrecking Ball. I do like the bigger kind of chompers on Wrecking Ball. I think it like really adds to the design quite a bit. So I'm going to put Wrecking Ball. Gosh, I'm going to put him up. I'm gonna put him, I don't know, do I like, honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna put him right here. I think Wrecking Ball fits here pretty good, like, kind of mid-B tier. I do like the newer design of Wrecking Ball, or the Series 2 design, more than these guys. And, I mean, something just as simple as adding teeth, bigger teeth, makes me like it more. It's crazy how that works, you know? Next guy we got is Pop Fizz. I really like Pop Fizz, though it's kind of hard. I'm gonna put Pop Fizz, I'm actually gonna put Pop Fizz above Swarm. I like Pop Fizz quite a bit. I do think Pop Fizz, design-wise, looks better than these guys, you know? I don't know. I like... No. I think here's fine. I like the potion aspect of him. He's like a little gremlin, and he drinks potions, and he turns into a big, scary monster guy. I think that's awesome. So I think, like, high B suits him pretty well. Next, we got our boy Bouncer. I remember I used to like Bouncer quite a bit growing up. I don't know if I like him as much anymore. And I am kind of sorry for Bouncer fans, but I think I'm going to put him, like, right behind Ningini. Because I honestly think Ningini's design looks a little bit cooler. Not saying that Bouncer's design's bad. Like, none of the Skylanders designs are bad. I said that in the last video. Like, none of them are bad. But I just don't know if I like his design more than Ningini's design. Definitely like it more than Flarewing and these guys below it. But, yeah, I feel like kind of mid-B is pretty good for Bouncer. Next, we got our boy Drobot. I'm going to put Drobot, I think, like, right above Prism Break, like, low B. Yeah, Drobot, I mean, I do like the way the drills look. He definitely got, like, a pretty cool design upgrade. But it just, I don't know, doesn't, like, speak to me like some of these other guys. So, yeah, low B for him. We got Drobot. He didn't really change too much. But I am going to put him right here. I do think he looks better than these guys. Well, yeah, no, I think, like, kind of mid-B is pretty good for Drobot. I do like him more than all these fellas down here. So, yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good spot for him. Next is, Trigger Happy with a minigun, a little turret. That's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. But I don't know if I like it that much. I'm gonna put it like right above Eruptor and right below Spyro. I mean, you just gave him a minigun pretty much, you know. I mean, I guess you could say the same about Lightning Bolt. You gave him excuse me, not Lightning Bolt, Lightning Rod. I am so sorry. You just gave Lightning Rod a Thunderbolt, but I don't know. There's just something about this, that's just meh to me. And something about these ones that I just like more. Next we got Sprocket. Sprocket's design, I think, for me it's the haircut. I do not like the haircut. She is cool. I'm not putting her at low B. I'm just trying to think of a place to put her. Do I like her? I'm gonna put her in low B also. She's meh. You know, she's nothing crazy. I do like her better than these guys. And if I was like doing this based on attacks, she would be probably A tier. I really do like her attacks. I think she's a very fun character to play. But design-wise, it's just she's just like a human, you know. Not really much to say. Next, we got our boy Eyebrow. I got my eye on you. I'm gonna put Eyebrow. Ooh, where should I put Eyebrow? I remember when I was younger, I liked him a lot, but I don't know if I like him as much as I did. Gosh, I'm going to put Eyebrow. I'm gonna put him right here, actually. I think high B. Now that I look at him, like, he's really cool looking, you know? I think he's like an eyeball that, like, kind of bonded with some arcane armor, I believe, if I'm remembering the lore correctly. And they just are kind of stuck together. I think the armor's sentient, too. So they just kind of have, like, a kumbaya relationship, if that makes sense. But yeah, high B suits him pretty well. Next, we got Chop Chop. He's pretty cool looking. I'm gonna put Chop Chop. Nah, I don't think I should put him that high. I'm gonna put Chop Chop, like, right above Drobot. I think the Chop Chop design looks pretty tough. That sword and that shield look pretty good. So yeah, I think, like, mid B works pretty good. Next, we got Cinder. Cinder is going to be in C tier. I don't care for Cinder that much. I think I'm going to put her in, like, high C. I don't really like her as much as everyone else up here, but I do like her more than these guys. So, like, kind of like high, mid-ish C for me works. Hex! Sorry, Hex. You're going down to C. I just don't care for Hex that much. I'm sorry, Hex. Yeah, I guess her design, like, kind of changed. She has, like, more skulls, I guess. I don't know. She's fine. She's fine. So, just low C. Yeah. Sorry, Hex. Fright Rider! I think Fright Rider's actually kind of tough looking. I'm gonna put Fright Rider... I'm gonna put Fright Rider right here. Like, kind of lowish, middle-ish B. I do think it looks better than these guys. And, I mean, come on. It is a knight riding on top of an ostrich. That is sick. And it's a skeleton ostrich, which is even more amazing. And the guy is a cool-looking elf with cool red and black armor. I mean, come on. That's just... I mean, you can't argue with how cool that is. Alright, last but not least, we got Water Element. We got our boy Thumpback. Thumpback is actually going to go up to... Ooh, I'm going to put Thumpback in A tier. Kind of high-ish A. I really like Thumpback. I remember when I was younger, I wanted Thumpback so bad. So bad. I remember we had to order him on eBay because they didn't have him at all in the store. We went like every week and we couldn't find him. So we had to order him on eBay and I hated waiting. But when he finally came, I remember I got the box. But then my mother and my brother opened it without me and they got it out and they used it before I did. So that got me kind of pissed. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I did like its design, and when I finally was able to play him all on my lonesome, I liked him quite a bit. And he's just a cool whale. I mean, look at that big ol' anchor, you know? But yeah, Thumpback, he's pretty cool. Next, we got Gilgrunt. Gilgrunt's design is pretty cool. I'm going to put Gilgrunt, like, right here. I do like the upgraded harpoon gun that he has, but I just, compared to some of these other guys, it's just kind of doesn't connect with me like it did on SSA. So, yeah, like low B for Gilgrunt. Sorry, Gilgrunt. Next, we got our boy Slam Bam. They gave him some armor, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put that up kind of lowish B also. I mean, you know, it's Slam Bam. He's cool, and they gave him some armor, but, you know, he's not as exciting as some of these other guys, as I've said about most of these guys. We got our boy Zap. He's pretty much the exact same. I'm actually going to put Zap... Ooh, where should I put that? I'm going to put Zap right here. Actually... I'm not... I don't know. No, I'm gonna put Zap here. He's still cool, but yeah, I don't know, like lowish B for me. I feel like that's what he fits. I don't really find him too much cooler than these guys. Yeah, I don't know. He's just about the same. Last character is Chill, and I don't care for Chill that much. I believe that's her name. Is it Chill? Oh gosh, let me go check again. Yes, it is Chill. Okay, just wanted to make sure, guys. Just wanted to make sure. Chill, she's, I don't know. She's cool. I like her armor. But just, I don't know. She just doesn't really speak to me like some of these other guys. So, I think we're just gonna have to leave it at that. So, yeah, this is the tier list for our Skylanders Giants, designs. And, I mean, like I said, none of these guys deserve a D, right? And I wouldn't really be upset if someone told me to move all of these to B. Except for maybe Hex. I don't know. I just don't like the design of Hex that much. And just compared to, like, all of these other ones, she's still just, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this list. Let me go see if there's maybe anything I want to change. You know, I think this is pretty good. Yeah, no, I like it. I like the way this looks quite a bit. So, yeah, this is our final tier list for every single design of Skylanders Giants. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with our placements. But, yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think anything should be changed? I'm sure if you have a favorite Skylander, you would probably want him to be higher. I don't think anything deserves S tier, but if we were to put anything in S tier, honestly, I'm thinking maybe T-Rex deserves S tier. Maybe Jetvac also. I don't know. Now that I look at it, I actually might change. Yeah, I might put Jetvac below T-Rex, honestly. Yeah, I think this is good. This, I kind of want to throw. No. We don't want to be too evil like that. We don't want to put. I do want to, but I don't know if I should. Yeah, okay. This is fine. T-Rex S tier, Jetvac S tier, Thumpx A, Stump Smash A, Igniter A, Shroom Boom A, and all the other guys. So yeah. But yeah, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to drop the hammer on the like button and subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Bye-bye.